Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Episode 51. Wow, I can't believe we made it this far.
Big ball, bitch.
You know, God damn it.
Wow. Hi. If there's anything you would like us to talk about, please let us know in one of our
Bro,
socials.
you're not hot. Stop acting
Or
like it.
join our Discord. We can tell Michael to fuck off.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey,
Thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 51.
51. Yeah. That's how many states there are in the U.S.
That's right. We're
a factual
sorry.
podcast.
We're so sorry that last week we did not post an episode. We had some family illness, but we're back. We're healthier. We're better than ever.
We have poops.
Especially John over here with the $100 haircut that he got for free. Damn, dude,
Technically, yeah.
looking good.
Thank you.
Looking
Thank you.
good.
I tried. I didn't do a thing, though.
We've got a lot to talk about.
We do.
We have got a lot to talk about, and most of this episode is probably going to be about Fallout
Yay!
series. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it, but we'll get more into that.
It is on Prime.
It's on Prime.
Streaming on Prime.
It is 100% worth paying the subscription. I promise. It is a great fucking show. Just cancel it. Just pay for it, then immediately cancel it, and then binge the entire Fallout series.
There's still some other stuff
that's
on Prime that's worth watching, but
yes,
definitely watch Fallout, especially if you're a fan of the games.
Yes.
We were talking about it before we started recording that it has made me immediately want to start, and I did. I restarted Fallout 4, and I named my character Jalapeno Piss.
Jalapeno what?
Jalapeno Piss.
Jalapeno Piss.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's definitely not the worst thing in the world of Fallout. So
no, it's not.
Confidently.
Yeah, I'm very confident
after seeing the series. But
the series was great though. It was real fun.
Man,
I liked the ghoul.
Let me tell you, cool. Every once in a while you get like an actor who has never been given a lead role.
Yeah,
but he's always loved for the work he does. And crap, how did I forget his name? Damn it. How did I forget his name?
Jared Goff.
No. Hold on. I can't believe I've just Walter Goggins. I'm not even gonna look it up anymore. I don't need it.
Dave
Walter Goggins.
Tony Hawk.
Walton. Sorry, not Walter. Walton Goggins. He was in
Walter Disney.
Yes, Walton Disney. But anyways, he was in. A lot of people will know this, so I'm gonna call this movie out. It's Django Unchained. He was in Django Unchained.
He was
the snarky farmhand that everybody was glad to see shot dead. But anyways,
he was he's a character that it was very easy and loved to hate.
And he was also in Hateful Eight. He was the Red Rock's new mayor, but or new marshal. New sheriff.
Yeah.
And everybody hated him, but at the end, everybody loved him. Great actor, incredibly good. If you want to see some of his early work, watch a show that used to be on FX called Justified with Timothy Oliphant. Incredible show.
Weird name. And he knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
He's a ghoul. Sorry, real quick. Spoilers. Editor, put that right here. Spoilers.
Right here, editor.
Right across to the other side. Can you see my hand? Right across from there. Spoilers. But he plays a ghoul, and he is awesome.
He's such a good character.
He's a scene stealer. You don't know what he's going to do next. At one second you think, oh, he's a great guy, but then at the next second,
it's the wasteland.
He'll shoot a kid's, a dad's, son. It's just like.
And I love Matt Berry's character.
So I love this.
So he fits so well in there.
He's the voice of Caldwell, which honestly is such a brilliant.
Codsworth?
Or sorry, not Caldwell. Jesus, what am I thinking? Where's
Pokemon,
Caldwell
I think.
No, he's from Elder Scrolls Online. Codsworth, the robot that helps you on Fallout 4.
I'm just here to harvest your organs.
Yeah, honestly, perfect casting, incredible casting. But from the beginning, I would say to the end, it's nonstop entertainment. So we start out in Vault 33. And I don't remember the actor's name, but
Jalapeno Piss.
It's a very young Oh, I gotta pull this up. Make sure I know
This one,
because I want to make sure I get everybody their props
their
for
due, their
this,
credit due.
their credit, because they all did. So, Moises Arias, the brother of the main actress,
Oh yeah,
Lucy.
he played Rico in Hannah Montana.
Yes,
The
played
whole time I
Rico.
was like, I knew he looked familiar, and then I was scrolling online and someone posted it.
Right? That's what. I had to look it
I
up
was like,
too.
I knew he looked familiar.
Surprisingly, fantastic actor.
Yeah,
He does great.
he did great.
He's very conflicted character.
Hmm.
It's going to be interesting to see where he goes, especially at the end of the series. It's like, oh my god, what's going to happen? But Lucy McLean, shout out to the Die Hard series. I thought that was absolutely hilarious that she's named after the daughter of John McClane.
I never saw it.
You never saw it?
Mm-mm.
Well,
What was the other movies that I never saw that we talked about right before you hit record?
I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm just so excited about Fallout. But Lucy McLean, main character, she's absolutely fantastic.
She did good.
Wonderful
Did great.
cast. She's very enjoyable to watch. Um, so we start out in Vault 33. Now this is a traditional style vault.
Hmm.
There's some hidden stuff, of course, as always happens with vault tech stuff.
It's part of a
But
cluster,
it's a very traditional vault because they're all working together to repopulate the planet.
right?
Um, and then it starts with them communicating with another vault. So this is a weird vault setup. This is a vault that has there's a main lobby entrance that has entrances to two other vaults.
Right.
So there's three vaults that are somewhat connected to each other, which is not seen before. So I thought that
Yeah.
was very interesting.
And she's like, I'm lonely. I'm ready to be wed.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm tired of fucking my cousin,
that's right. Yeah,
and I want to be wed.
and I want to have a child, and
I
I
want
want
to
to
I
start
want to I
repopulating. I
want a
want to do
mate.
my
Yeah.
purpose. But it sounds bad when I say it, but I promise it's not like it's not like they're brainwashing her into the whole thing is
It was
the
brainwashing though.
whole thing is they're trying to repopulate the earth because at that point
That is in future.
that is what their whole point is, and that the surface is not habitable yet and all this stuff.
The
So
year 2000.
to be fair, I'd be in the same mindset.
That is in
um
future.
Incredible
The
character.
year
But then I
2000.
want to kind of go to my favorite character, Maximus.
He,
He is my favorite. He is part of the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm really excited that they brought that.
I feel like he made a lot of dumb decisions.
It's terrible. It's terrible at his job.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But he's gonna grow. And I know there's gonna be a lot
I'm gonna
of great
grow.
there's gonna be
I'm
do
gonna
you want to build a
grow.
snowman? But there's gonna
Yeah.
be so much growth, but he's so fun. He's so funny. His articulation as the character, and there's times where he's very shy or very uncertain, but then there's times where he turns on the badass mode and he gets to work. But then it turns out, it's not really.
I don't know.
Now's not the time to
We
turn
didn't
on
feel
the
that
badass.
strong about this guy.
I loved him. I thought he was great. He was a great character, but everybody so far, everybody was casted right. It was
But
just a
I
good
mean,
show.
yeah, I'd definitely I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I would probably give it a 9.5, 10 out of 10.
Mm.
So for sure.
9.5, 10 out of 10. How does that work out?
Yeah, so
9.5,
right in
1.
there, right between there. Maybe a 9.7 out of 10. But
Oh.
it's I think to me personally. Now I have not seen the Last of Us series yet. Still have not watched
Oh.
it, but so far this is my favorite um
Game adapt.
game adapted series so far to date.
Highly recommend Last of Us. I haven't played Last of Us, but I did watch the series and it was good.
Now I've
From
played
trusted sources, they told me that it is very close to the game.
okay,
Like,
good, because I love the games. I really do enjoy the games. I have issues with the second one, but
I
overall,
think it's just the first one.
good game. Um, good games. But
La, la, la.
so what I want you to break down for me your favorite part from the whole first season. Favorite
Of
part that
Fallout.
sticks with you.
You got me in the middle of a a little switch in my life.
That's right.
With a haircut and such, so it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to remember. But my favorite part of the series was Matt Berry for sure.
Matt Berry.
Yeah, every moment, just I love him from What We Do in the Shadows, as well as the IT Crowd.
IT Crowd. Shout out to IT Crowd, man.
Anything else I've seen him in, he's just hilarious.
He's so funny.
So every part with Matt Berry in it,
Yeah.
where he was just being his Matt Berry ness.
Love
So
Matt
yeah.
Berry. Um,
As far as actual parts, I can't remember any. I can't think of anything at the top of my head.
so Matt Berry.
Yeah, Matt
Um,
Berry is shining.
he's one of those actors I wish that we saw him more in American stuff
Yeah.
because he truly is talented and he's
Oh yeah, for sure.
the funny thing is the guy could talk about anything and just be funny. Just his presence
Mhm.
and the way he articulates things
His flow,
is hilarious. Cadence, all that. It's just a very
his
funny
pomp
human being.
and circumstance.
But yeah, that's the first time I was introduced to him was IT Crowd. I don't know if because I never watched
I
what was the
watched
Shadows show you said?
What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never watched it.
highly recommend it.
Was that before IT Crowd or after?
This is more recent, way
So
more
the more
recent.
recent.
Yeah,
Because didn't they get canceled and then they came back?
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I think they might have done their last season.
Been around
Perhaps
for a
we
while.
haven't finished it.
Pekka Waititi was tied to that, right?
He did the movie, and then I think he's a part of the show. He makes a couple of appearances in the
Okay.
show.
Okay.
There's an episode with Mark Hamill in it. It's really good.
I might have to watch that then.
Oh, and Nick Kroll is a part of it.
Nick Kroll? Oh, I love Nick
Because they're in
Kroll.
New York.
Oh,
In
okay.
the show.
Okay, that makes sense then. I love Nick Kroll. It's
Yeah,
funny.
he's hilarious.
That guy is hilarious.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
highly recommend it. Please check it out, Fallout series. Like I said, if you got to pay for it, just pay for it and make sure you remember to cancel it.
And then just, since you got the Amazon Prime, just order some stuff.
Order a couple $100 worth of stuff, get it out of the way.
Make it worth it,
Make it worth it,
Revive Yamcha over here, who passed away.
Freaking Yamcha.
Before we started recording this episode, his body doesn't naturally bend like that. He's in a horse of watch state.
He's just dead.
Yeah, Yamcha can't even fly.
He's just freaking dead.
He just did. He unalived himself. So what's your that's for me?
Dude. Yes, power up. Anyways, I
Power
don't
up
know
is
if that's a
dead.
power up. I don't play Mario.
You big ball bitch.
So I had a date last weekend.
You did.
Yeah,
Another reason why we couldn't record last week.
true. It wasn't all about sickness. It was about your boy getting down with the sickness.
Oh, you made me feel so young.
Sorry. That was funny.
Razzie dad.
Anyways, it went great.
Bum.
It went great.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
It may be love. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe.
You said this is your...
What is that?
Well, it's a feeling of space between your toes, Michael. It's a breath of fresh air.
What was the... Oh, okay.
It's, when you try to pass gas and you think you're going to push a little bit more out, but you don't. That's love.
Baby, don't hurt me. It went great. We went to go see Monkey Man.
Okay.
And then afterwards we we ate Indian food. First time
we watched Indian food.
We watched it as I was ingesting it. No, Indian food's great, by the way.
Yeah. What'd you have?
So I had butter chicken, and then I had just the least spiciest curry they had.
That sounds about right.
But the garlic naan,
I
no
love some naan.
leavers.
I love some naan.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I
during game
actually
times.
after I love the food and stuff, but at the end
Yeah.
I just started just eating the naan. I was just eating it.
So good. Was it
so
like,
good.
did they just bring you like free naan to the table?
Well, I told them it was our first time there. So they brought us samples for free. They were like, "Oh
Free
no, please, this
samplies.
is here, take." I love Middle Eastern people and Indian people.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful human beings, but they brought us this thing and it looked like it was just mashed up seaweed into a ball,
Okay.
and then you dipped it into a sauce. That was incredible. Then there was these potato. They're like chips, but they're thicker.
Ooh.
And I dipped those in the.
Potato
I still don't
wedges.
know what the sauce was, but it was incredible. It was a really good experience. The food is extremely affordable.
Where was it
Indian food
at?
is cheap. So, Troy,
I had a feeling it was. I don't know why, but I think it was because.
high population there of
Yeah, I think you
Indian.
told me it might have been in
Yeah,
Troy though.
Indian and Middle Eastern there in Troy, Michigan. But great food, man. Awesome,
Mm,
incredible. Then we went to
sounds
go
like
get
it.
ice cream
Oh, cool.
at a place up the street, which I highly recommend. It's really good. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to find it on the map.
Was it ice cream or was it frozen custard?
Ice cream. I can't handle frozen custard. It's too
Oh.
sugary.
Oh.
It's worse than ice cream.
Mm.
Stop it. Anyways,
You still
but it
eat
went
ice
really
cream.
well. It went
That's
really
fine.
well. Is she wifey? Sure. Yeah, she's wifey material.
Does she watch the show?
No, she doesn't like video games.
Well,
She
then
likes to
she's not.
read books. That was my first response. I go, "Hey, what are you doing in your free time?" I read books, and I was just silent, and I looked at her.
So, well, actually, that's one of those type of things, though, where that could be a relationship that could work out.
It's romance novels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she can read her novels, and you can just play games, and you can be in each other's companies and not talk or talk very
That
little.
does sound like heaven.
Yeah. Because I mean, to be honest with you, there's times where we do that, where Katie's reading short stories or whatever on her phones. And I'm sitting there playing the Red Dead Redemption 2 or the whole of what's
It's a
it's,
good life.
Fallout 4 now.
It's a good life.
It's all right.
I just when you get to my age,
You need to just take a triple glance back before you flush.
don't do it in front of them, until you're married.
Close the
But
door. Lock it.
exercise the bathroom. But
Exercise in the bathroom.
but I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready for a long term.
So,
I'm kind of excited.
and on the third day, you can be like, so, you
Let's
ready to
fuck.
be, the future Mrs. Slaughter? I didn't mean to say your
No,
last
the
name.
third
You can
date
bleep
is
that out.
usually where I lose them.
Like, you can't find them
So the
anymore?
third or
Like,
no, the
you play
third or
hide and seek in the restaurant?
I'm not kidding you. Third or fourth date usually comes with the question, like, what are you looking for in a relationship?
Uh,
And at that point, I'm honest,
mhm,
traditional. I'm looking for, because I'm looking I'm looking to rise in the company I'm at right now,
mhm.
and so
You're ready to settle.
when I say this, I always feel like I'm insane because
You're not.
online has just brainwashed people into thinking
Yeah.
that it's women and men have to act a certain way in relationships, otherwise it's just archaic. But I'm a traditional human being. I would prefer the mom to stay home.
Well, if you made that sort of money and she's okay with it, then yeah, sure.
Yeah. So when I do finally get that promotion,
Oh,
I know it will happen. Um,
hear that,
I'll make
ladies?
more than enough for me and a couple kids, me, her, and a couple kids.
A
But
question. What if I were to leave here, put on a wig since I cut my hair, and I come back in a dress? Could you provide for
we can
me?
make it work. Oh,
At least you're open to suggestions.
oh,
You hear that, ladies?
yeah, that's right. Hands off Twitter. Um,
Hands off, Twitter.
so
Don't
try not to
answer
cancel
this.
me. Um,
Oh,
so usually at that point I lose them because
yeah.
the few that I've dated in the past few years, or I went on a date with, not dated,
Mm,
I usually lose them then because at that point, and my people at my age have a degree, they
mm-hmm.
have a job, a career they're working at. They don't want to be stay-home people. You know, they want to make their own money, which I respect. I 100% respect.
Yeah.
You know, and it would financially make sense to have a two-income household,
I mean, would it
especially nowadays.
is it a turn off if they want to work? I
I
feel like I said
think
that weird.
I
Want to work?
when I was speaking to a friend of mine, they think it might have to do with how I approach it. Because when I say the way I say it, maybe it comes off a little. chauvinistic, but
Like I want you to do
what
this.
I say, no, I don't
It's
come
gonna be
off
this way.
demanding. I just say they ask me what I'm looking for, and I'm very direct, and I go,
Yeah.
"Well, I'm looking for someone. I'll be the breadwinner. I'm looking for a stay-at-home mom." But I don't get to really explain too much what I'm looking for. So with the way things are and how social media is and the internet is nowadays, um, and how our education system is, I would appreciate if I had a parent staying at home to help raise our children, so
Yeah.
they're not turned into iPad kids like we see in a lot of you know public places where they
Yeah.
weren't raised right. They were raised by iPads and YouTube, and they think they can act like a fucking
Hey
idiots.
now, but there are some delightful YouTube programs out there for kids.
You're right, but I don't want to be one of those parents that
But I do agree with you on that one.
rely on public schooling and babysitters and all this to raise our kids, and they turn into shitheads.
Uh, it's a little kitchen
Rot the
nightmare.
brain, because now
Yeah.
every kid wants to be a streamer, and they want to prank people and harass people and assault people, and they think it's okay because they're children. I don't want kids like that. I don't. I want someone at home to nurture the children, to raise them.
Mm-hmm.
And I come home and I sit on the couch and I get you know just fucking assaulted with kids because dad's
They
home.
will do it.
Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Just be ganged up on a bunch of kids. Just, hey, dad's home. Like,
Sorry,
it's
you just
it's
made me
great.
think of the Step Brothers. They make them live that white dog shit, being ganged
Bully
up by
kids,
kids.
the bully kids. But I'm ready
It's
for
not
that.
okay,
The
guys.
Like I said, I just hope that this one sticks around because I actually
Quite enjoy
this
her.
one I enjoy her a lot. She's a
Oh,
wonderful human
Michael.
being. She's a very kind-hearted person.
That's nice.
I am not. She's way out of my league. So I mean, just the fact that I got a date with her was
Well, that's not hard.
shocking enough.
Like the
So,
shotter, like Electro. I'm the shotter. I shot people.
um, but yeah, I've got some. To change the subject quickly, I have some. Am I the asshole to
We're gonna
read,
find out.
and we're gonna find
We're
out
gonna find out, guys.
coming the next date. We're gonna find out.
Hmm. Maybe you should just Bobby Lee her. Just give her that sweet poutine.
All right, I got a good one here.
Am I the asshole? And then just like show her, and then
Am I
she's
the
like,
asshole? Um, so am I the asshole for telling my wife that yes, my job is more important than hers, since without my job we couldn't afford this life?
even if you make more money, you shouldn't say it.
There's better ways of saying it. It's actually, probably didn't have to say it. But there's nicer ways to say it.
Say it, don't spray it. You
There you
big
go.
ball bitch.
Say it, don't spray it. All right. My wife works at a college housing.
Okay.
She is the person you get in touch with if your dorm issues and stuff like that. So kind of like a landlord, maybe. I mean, like a superintendent.
Yeah.
Overall, doesn't make much due to she only pays for our groceries. Okay, that's all
That's
she's gonna say.
still, I mean, groceries are expensive though, so
Nowadays, yes, under Biden's government, we would actually be saving money if she was SA. Oh, stay-at-home mom. They,
oh, the old Michael special, huh?
yeah. If she was a stay-at-home mom instead of putting our youngest in daycare. Wow, that's spot on me. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't say it the way this fucking asshole said it. So I pay for everything else basically. We have a nice home, roots are planted in our area. Wonderful. My job is good and I am moving up the ladder. Wonderful. Sounds like me. Minus the dick. The issue started
You don't
when
have one?
no, not like that. God damn it. That's out in the world now. The issue started when she wanted to switch jobs.
Flip it.
At first, I was okay with it since she wasn't thrilled about her job. She changed um, when she was apply. Okay, Are you sure you're educated, dude? When she was applied to other schools outside of our state, she got a job a few states over that would allow her to move up the ladder, even if she got a promotion on. Um, I had PTSD there for a second. I was like, ah,
You just scare the shit out of me.
yeah. She got a job a few states over, where she could move the ladder. Even if she got a promotion on spot, she wouldn't be anywhere near close to what I'm bringing home now.
Okay.
She told me she wants to take the job, and I told her no. That's a horrible idea. It started an argument. We arguing back and forth, and she kept saying my job is more important. I snapped at her and said, yes, my job is more important than hers, that my job is the only reason we can afford this quality of life. Now, I'm not going to sit here because I wasn't there in that room. And I'm sure this was a heated
Because if
argument.
you were, you'd be right in this.
The woman, she probably wanted to feel valued, probably tried to search for another job, found a job, something where she can move up in. I definitely wouldn't said it the way that this
Not at
motherfucker
all.
said it. I
Not
have a
at all.
license to do my job. I most likely will not be able to practice in any other state unless I get another license. Oh, he's a lawyer. So, yes, there's a good chance I will not find a job if we move for a while. So, top comment, surprisingly, not the asshole. She wants to move the family and affect your job for a potential of moving up the ladder on a small, lower paying role she is currently in. Abysmal financial and career decision. True. True.
I mean,
But at the end of the day, uh, wi- women draw their decisions from the emotional lobe of their brain. Men draw it from the rational. So I can understand from both
not
sides
really.
the issue. No, that's scientific fact. So
No.
I understand um, both sides. I do. She wants to feel like she's contributing more, which is why I think she wants to get the job. She wants to move up. But at the same time, if this dude's a lawyer, that don't make no sense. Just be a stay-at-home mom. Just be a stay-at-home mom.
She don't want to.
I know, I get that. Some people like. Here's the thing: if I had the chance to be a stay-at-home dad, take it, take it, take those keys real quick.
That's just your personality, though.
But I would love to stay home and just raise some kids. That'd be awesome,
I mean,
man.
me too.
Raising some kids, a couple toddlers.
Like if I had some sort of stay-at-home, like a remote job, then yeah.
No, I mean, like, what if your wife made buku to where you could stay home
Ooh,
and just raise the kids? That's your job.
if you're
Raise
fine
the
with that, then
kids,
yeah.
do chores. That's it. Doesn't it sound
I'd wear a
great?
cute little apron.
But for some reason, what I think the issue is again is social media, and people are brainwashed into thinking that being a stay-at-home parent, not just mom or dad, just stay-at-home parent is looked down upon, and it's not. I think traditional relationships are very important, and they're very strong relationships. I mean, it's rewarding raising kids. Well, I feel like it would be. You know, you got a kid. I mean, raising a kid that's got to feel rewarding.
Oh, it is. She's a
You
little
know,
cutie patootie.
he is.
And we both
Or
got little haircuts. And
sit down and calculate the ROI of changing jobs for both of you. I suggest changes fields to something higher paying and with a better job prospects, nursing, coding. She currently had a job. Perhaps if she has a career, she would feel fulfilled. True. I mean, she can go back and get, she can go to school. Maybe
yeah.
quit her current job, go to school, get a degree, and then find something nearby. There's possible that.
But also, money isn't everything. And happy wife, happy life.
I
But if your family is in a position where you need that money, then you should do whatever is financially best.
True. True. If they were struggling, I'd be like, yeah, let's move.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
But
Um,
say that where she wants to move to for her job is, there's pretty scenery.
yeah. And honestly, though, I probably wouldn't have said it the way this gentleman
Oh,
said it,
absolutely
but
not.
I mean, there's nicer way of saying things like, sweetheart, financially it just doesn't make sense, or let's get a piece of paper and write out the pros and cons, and I'll show you and I'll prove to you.
Well, maybe not say I'll prove it to you, but
There's just better ways to go about it.
oh yeah.
Thank you. The fact that the top comment is the in this post is everyone sucks here is infuriating. True. Well, that was formerly the top comment. It's not now, but
Where are you?
yeah, most people think not the asshole. To
Not
be
the
clear,
asshole.
she expects you to quit your job and she can have hers. I don't think we would have to move. I would need to quit my job. Yeah, it just doesn't make rational sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just doesn't make rational sense. Am I the asshole for firmly telling my mom that my daughter will never be named after her daughter? So you?
You or your sister?
Wait, are you the son? Anyways, before I was born, my parents had a daughter, my sister. She died when she was 2. Very sorry to hear that.
Uh,
My mom was pregnant with me ever since the death. My mom has been stuck with grief and has been unable to move on in a healthy way. Guys, therapists,
yep.
please, they're worth it.
BetterHelp.com.
They're worth it. Okay, it's worth the $80.
1-800 therapy.
Do something. Yeah, BetterHelp. BetterHelp does work. I've used it a few times.
Pornhub.
My dad bailed. My dad bailed when I was a baby. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
Single
Sure.
mother. No wonder why she had a struggle. That's
Cinco de
horrible,
Mayo.
man.
Yeah.
If the child passed, you had another child, dad left. That's terrible. And the relationship with my mom was rough. Growing up, I heard all about the sister who died before I was born. My mom would have us in extreme mourning on the anniversary, my sister's birthday, and the anniversary of the day she found out she was pregnant. She she she'd pull Jesus me out of school, and I couldn't do anything those days. We didn't celebrate Christmas because my mom said there was nothing worth celebrating without her. I don't know
Oh
why.
wow.
I don't know why I almost laughed. Dude, I'm sorry.
For some reason, I forgot
Well,
about the circumstance, and I thought that she meant like you can't. It's not worth celebrating without her, meaning herself. It's not worth celebrating without me
I almost laughed. I don't know why. My mom would
because you're a terrible person.
I guess. My mom would get upset if I wanted to celebrate my birthday. She'd throw parties and have photos of my sister displayed around the house and yard for everyone in attendance to see her. She told me it was also a way for me to have my sister at my birthday parties. Whenever I had friends over, she would talk obsessive about her. When I moved out of my mom's house, our relationship strained more because I refused to stop my life on those 3 days anymore to celebrate Christmas. Mom was so mad. Man, she's got some mental issues, postpartum depression, I think, and it's just that shit could be bad. It could be deadly.
It is bad.
We were very low contact for a few years, and then she reacted out. She reached out to me and I told her she needed to get help because I could not live like that anymore, and I couldn't live with feeling like I didn't matter to her. She apologized and promised she would do better, and she was until now. My wife and I are expecting a baby girl, and a few
Yay.
days ago, my mom declared that she couldn't wait to meet baby Ella. Ella being my sister's name. Oh my,
So is she just try to force it upon
bro, she's
them?
mentally ill.
That's messed up.
Bro, we need to get her help, bro. See, this is why, and I'm going to be as serious as possible. This is why when the government defunded, or when state governments and federal governments start defunding mental institutions,
Hmm.
the mental health in this country, there's an epidemic. I mean, why are we seeing school shootings in a mass rate now? And why are we seeing people killing themselves over because they feel like they can't reach out for help? Guys, just reach out for help, okay? I hate to say this, but it's worth even going into debt if you can at least get your
Yeah.
mental health on track. Please. I told her we weren't using the name, and Mom freaked. She told me I couldn't possibly have a little girl and not name her after my sister. She told me Ella deserved to be honored and remembered. Bro,
Well, then get a
lady,
dog
you
and name her
remembered her
that.
all the time, every second.
Get a dog and name her Ella.
There you go. And how could I do this to her and my sister? And where was the love for my sister? I told her to stop. She said I had to use the name, and she would tell my wife the same thing. Her daughter deserved that. I told her I will never name my daughter after hers, and after seeing her reaction to me not using the name Ella, that I regretted us getting back in touch because she never stopped wanting everything to revolve around that loss. My mom called me a bastard for wanting to erase my sister. Bastard, that's a strong word,
That's a big word.
especially from your parent.
Like 7 or 8
Jesus.
letters.
Wow, this whole post is just sad. Amen.
Yeah.
Not the asshole though.
No,
And that's gonna be the main thing. That's I don't know. What do you think?
not the asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like she was trying to like force it on them. Like, I
Yeah.
can't wait to meet baby Ella. Right. Right. That's what you're gonna name her.
No, it's gonna be Skywalker Jones. That's the
Is
name.
that the middle name or the last name? Just the first name's Ella.
First name's Skywalker. First name's Ella.
First name's
Okay.
Ella.
According to mom, first name's Ella.
Like, I already got it tattooed right here.
Ella Skywalker Jones, baby. Yeah, that's just insane.
Harrison.
Seriously, though, I understand your frustration. You have every right to cut her out of your life, but at the end of the day, I
Cut
think
it
what you
out.
need to do is you just need to contact a professional and get her some help. Maybe do what do they call it when they
Intervention.
intervention? Do an intervention, mental health intervention. Get her committed. I know it sounds dark when I say it that way, but just check her into a hospital, get her some help.
This is what you do. You should get her heavily medicated, and then you should hire costumed actors, like someone
Bro, you trying to kill her.
that's in an Elmo costume, someone that's definitely dressed like a clown. Cookie Monster needs to be there. I'm done with a lot of Sesame Street right now.
Did
Big
you say
Bird,
Cookie Monster?
yeah. Big Bird, don't stop it. I'm still talking, bitch. You big ball, bitch. Uh, Oscar the Grouch needs to be there. Again, I'm just trying to Sesame Street. And then Mr. Rogers comes down from heaven. Does he know he went to heaven? Amen.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah. And then he said,
Scream, reality scream, let it out, set it free. Shout it from the rooftops for the world to see. No more hiding, no more disguise. Scream, reality scream, let the truth arise. Scream.